Look at this camera. Holy fuck. Bang, bang, bang. What's up, boys? Look at the webcam. Look at the webcam. Are you kidding me? We're getting after it tonight, chat. Fellas, I got some breaking news. I got some breaking news that I'd like to clip right here. And this is massive news for everyone. All right. Some breaking news that I'd like to clip right here. Breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news. Tonight in the 5th inning, World Series legend, World Series champion, Tyler Matzik is joining the stream today in the 5th inning. Atlanta Braves, he's rehabbing right now because of an arm injury. Tyler Matzik will be joining the stream. World Series legend. Yup. What's up, Ari? Did everyone hear that? You heard that correct. World Series champion, the man that struck out Mookie Betts, Albert Pujols, and I don't remember who else, will be joining the stream. World Series legend, Tyler fucking Matzik. Appreciate that, Parker. Got to clip that. I'm getting mangled tonight, chat. Mangled. News for everyone. Breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news. Tonight in the 5th inning, World Series legend, World Series champion, Tyler Matzik is joining the stream today in the 5th inning. Atlanta Braves, he's rehabbing right now because of an arm injury. Tyler Matzik will be joining the stream. World Series legend. Yup. In the 5th inning. Tyler fucking Matzik, boys. There's 2 things that you're going to find out. Legend. What's up, Dylan? Let's have a day, guys. Harrison, positive vibes. Yep. In the inning, World Series legend, World Series champion, Tyler Matzik is joining the stream today in the 5th inning. Atlanta Braves, he's rehabbing right now because of an arm injury. Tyler Matzik will be joining the stream. That's a strike for the Hound. How's the webcam, man? How's the webcam? What are we thinking about the webcam, chat? What are we thinking about the webcam? I look clear. Clean and clear and under control. Come on, Bassitt. Down the line. What's up, Connor? What's up, Nessa? Big day. What do you mean the Wi-Fi, Rocco? We're laughing. Is the Wi-Fi bad again? Is the Wi-Fi bad again? Come on, bro. You guys are... What's up, Jake? I think this webcam looks immaculate. What's up, Fluffy? No, Springer's not washed, bro. Enough of that shit. There's 2 things that you're going to find out. Beer and inning? I could try. I don't know if I got that dog in me, though, bro. If I was smarter, I would stay my ass at home. Chris Bassitt is that motherfucker. Capiche? Let's have some beers, man. Everyone in the chat, send me some of these pictures. Send me some of these pics of beers watching the stream, man. Yeah, Bassitt's letting that motherfucker sing. Nice pitch. Nice pitch. Oh, 2. yeah! Fuck yeah! Let's have another beer. I mean, Chris Bassitt. Chris Bassitt. Are you kidding me? It's not on. Jesse, it's on our Instagram, bro. Just click on our story. Fuck. Rocco's drinking apple whiskey, man. You are a sick bastard. He and him, because I'll never be him. What's that thing? What's that thing? My pronouns are they and them because I'll never be him. Yeah, I don't care about the Leafs, man. I hope they win. I just don't give a fuck. Da 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 vida, si vola sola, da when. No, Blake, it has everything, man. The playlist, I can't play it. Hello, Roberto. Front of the podcast, Spencer Strider on the bump. Is it still? Hell yeah. I think it's just the streaming service, which is why it's blurry. General video resolution. What about now? Is that better, chat? I just switched it to HD. Is that good now? Is that camera good now? Oh, yes. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. How to switch some things up. I clicked the wrong button when I did it. That's why I was like that earlier, but now it's clear. Now I see the difference. I'm watching the stream right now. I see the difference. Holy shit. What? Fuck. Springer, man. I'm going to need some compliments on Twitter about the webcam, guys. I'm going to need some screenshots. Hell yeah, Nessa. Are we going to... I can't believe how good Spencer Strider is, dude. Front of the podcast. Yeah, you're not hitting that shit. God. I don't know how people get a hit off this fucking dude, man. This is an at-bat right here, man. Yeah, I already got it, Blake. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I mean, that pitch was ridiculous. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe I was wrong with saying that the Jays are going to rake off this guy. That pitch was ridiculous. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh. He's fucked. He's insane, Spencer Strider, bro. I'll be honest with you, Bass is going to have to go like 6 or 7 with less than 2 runs. Saskatchewan. Oh, fuck. That was disgusting. Strider might legit. If you're a gambler in this chat, I would probably still take his strikeout total right now. Whatever it is, if you are in this chat. Oh my God, his total's 9.5. See, it's minus 160 though. I mean, he might punch out 20 today. Belt ball. Strike. No way it's 1-0 Florida. These Leafs. Hey. No way Aaron Ekblad scored, bro. No way. There we go. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. This is Are the Jays like Brandon Belt is going to do the thing, right? My bell just turned off. My TV just turned off. The fuck? What the hell just happened? Albie's ground out or what? What happened, chat? The fuck? Are Leafs dead? Is this must win for the Blue Jays tonight? Hazel May, sup? Yeah, Saturday, Sundays must win and me in the building. Do everything you can. No, she didn't. She must have been busy. This fucking guy, man. Is that 4? Luplo nuke. Luplo nuke. Is this game going to be an hour long? Fuck yeah, Fluffy. No, Stefan. I hope you didn't. I hope you didn't, Stefan. That's just not a strike. That's just not a fucking strike. Fuck. This is what the fuck? That's what I'm saying. The game has been on for like 18 minutes, not even. And we're about to be in the third. Run, Alejandro. This is, bro. This game is going to be an hour long, man. What's the score on the Leaf game, chat? Still zeros? Or 1-0? Leafs on the peeper? What? God damn it. Time for another one. When's Brandon up? Huh? Thank you, brother. That's what I'm talking about. Now I get to body bag Avery. Now Avery's going to look like a bum on stream. 69-mile-an-hour curveball. Travis d'Arnaud. It just takes some time. Get there, KK. What a catch! Oh, my center fielder! Holy shit! 4 eyes! Yes! What a catch! What a catch. What a catch by KK, man. All right, everyone, I'm sitting on a take here. Where do you stand with Kevin Kiermaier? Did Leaf score? Boom! Holy shit! Fuck yeah, Dylan. Hopefully they do. What the hell is that supposed to mean, Andrew? The fuck does that mean, Andrew? Oh my god, that was... No. I'm out on making beds. I'm going to squat on that take. I'm out on making beds. Yeah, we're on a new camera, Andrew. Let's go. Lock it in. Leafs dead, man. New camera, gang. If I get one more make your bed comment, the beers are hitting now. You're done. Chris fucking Bassitt. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Yeah, the umpire had no idea what the count was there. You'd love to see it. We need a Brandon bomb. Chat, we need a Brandon bomb, man. This game is the fastest baseball game that's ever taken place. Fuck yeah, Jordan. Chris Bassitt looks insane. to Schneider Porch. And my TV turned off again. Is there a more fucking trash company than Bell? Holy fuck, man. Just every fucking time with these guys, bro. Come on, Brandon. Loblaws, it's a good one. Out the strike. Come on, Brandon. Strike 2. Come on, give him a fucking strike. Let's go. Oh, what the fuck? Brandon. Anyhow, anyway. Anyhow, anyway. Johnny, after uni, I'm going to move to Toronto. Which military weapons contractor has the nice offices there? I have no fucking idea what you just said, bro. Anyhow. Oh, what the? Let's go. I'm pumping out content, guys. I'm clipping. I'm in clip mode. Oh, what the fuck? Brandon! You can't be hitting Brandon Belt, bro. Anyhow, anyway. Johnny, after uni, I'm going to move to Toronto. Yeah, what does that military comment mean? Yeah, that's fucked up from him, bro. Jesus Christ. Oh, what the? Oh, what the fuck? Nice swing, Whit. Come on, KK. I apologize, Ryan. Like I said, I made an apology video. What more do you want from me? Get down the line. That's foul? Fuck. Good take. Get down. No way, Brandon Belt. Get the fuck back to second, bro. What the fuck? Brandon, get back to second. All right? Let's not get hurt. Yeah, like I would just stay on second. Oh, Georgie boy. Oh, Georgie boy, bro. Yeah. In no world are you running on Ronald Acuna Jr. Springer's the most due man in North America. More due than me at the Corona Lounge. 97 down the middle, huh? 97 down the middle. Come on, George. Good take. This is a legacy at bat. We need this. Thank you, Jake. That's a good point. Just keep saying he's due. Dude. Come on, Bo. This is tough to watch. I know it's like one of the best pitchers in baseball, though, so. What the hell? He swung at that? The fuck is 2-0 Florida? Oh no, dude. Yeah, Leafs are dead, guys. I'm sorry, bro. It's over. It's done. It's dead and gone. Pack it up. Season's dead. Get down. Get down. Fuck. It's Leaf over. It's Hall. Was Hall on the ice? Is Hall a dash too? It's Giordano over. It's Junta. Oh, what the fuck? Brandon! So Leafs fans, who's getting traded out of the core four, man? Where are we at? Who's gone? Because that shit's dead and gone, brother. Who's gone, man? Best Sean Gillespie story. I'd have to think. Ask me again in like an hour. Where were you when the Leafs Matthews for Jeff Carter? I wouldn't, obviously trading Matthew would be really fucking dumb. I'd probably go, it has to be Marner, right? What a fucking play! Holy shit! Oh my god! Are you kidding me, Matty Chapsticks? What a fucking play! This makes me sick that I have to clip this stuff while I'm on stream. What a fucking play! Holy shit! Oh my god! Are you kidding me, Matty Chopsticks? Makes me sick. I gotta clip this. Sick. Thank you, Alex. Yes! Chris motherfucking Bassitt. What a fucking play! Holy shit! I can't believe Matty Chopsticks, bro. You kidding me? What a fucking play! Gotta delete that. That video is ass. Espinal to the Savannah Bananas? That's fucking mean, bro. Aspinall to the Savannah Bananas, bro. That's fucking wild. I gotta text this link to Matzik. Hey, 80. Oh my God. All right. Everyone lock in, all right? The Leafs season's done. It's over. All right? It's Blue Jays time now. Lock it the fuck in. Yeah, I'm hammering, man. How many times am I going to spill this fucking beer, bro? Yeah, I actually don't understand. Listen, I'm going to say, I've said it once and I'll say it again. The Leafs are dead. It's over. It's Jover. Okay? It's time to lock in and focus on the real fucking team of Toronto, the Toronto Blue Jays. Capiche? The Leafs are dead. Lock it in. The time is now. All right? Should I clip that? It's Joe. Listen, I'm going to say, I've said it once. Listen, I'm going to say, I've said it once and I'll say it again. The Leafs are dead. It's over. It's Jover. Okay? It's time to lock in and focus on the real fucking team of Toronto, the Toronto Blue Jays. Capiche? The Leafs are dead. Lock it in. The time is now. All right? Should I clip that? No, listen, they're facing Strider, bro. Listen, I'm going to say, I said it once. You guys ready for Tyler Matzik to join? All right, Matzik's about to join. You guys ready? You guys ready for Tyler fucking Matzik? He's about to join, chat. Bring your questions in. I'll read them out to him. Just waiting for him to answer my text. Let me copy and paste it. Let me text him. Here we go. The GOAT man has arrived.
Oh, boy.
There he is. What's up, Matt?
What's up, Johnny? How you doing?
Doing good, man. I'm not doing good watching Strider just absolutely carve this team up, but that guy's a freak, man.
Yeah, he does that with a lot of people, so
Yeah, that's
a lot
true.
of teams. Did you see the sword? I think that was Chapman right there. That was a super sword.
That wasn't even just close. But yeah,
sorry to hurt.
Dude, I wish you were here, bro. Apparently, everyone's saying hefty lefty in the chat. What's it called? Apparently, they went out last night. They had their team dinner here. For and stuff like that. You told me, right? Do you get to is there certain trips that you are you just not allowed to go on any trip?
No, so we get one trip a year, and the wife wanted to use it on a vacation, basically. So we went down to Miami. They got a nice resort that we stay at. So I was able to go down on that one trip. I did it more for the wife than for me, but I was able to do my throwing, get everything done, and kind of hang out at the beach, have a little beach time as well. I know. I wish I could have gone up to Toronto, but
so Lauren might be dead to me. Lauren might be dead. I can't believe that. Are you kidding me?
There's got to
come back here.
We're gonna come back there. Come on. Maybe I mean, if we make it to the World Series, I'll definitely be in attendance. So I'll come up there.
So what do you see? Maybe get the child a little bit of a background here. What do you see from Chris Bassitt, a guy who throws 8 pitches, hard to hit? Is this a guy where hitters are coming into the dugout pretty much saying what the fuck, what do I do here? Because the point that I made on the podcast about Chris Bassitt is that he could go through a lineup multiple times because he has so many pitches. Is that true? Or where do you stand with a guy like that?
Yeah, especially for right now. He's being very efficient with his pitch, not only the number of pitches, but the pitch type that he's showcasing in order to get guys out. So that gives him he's not showing his best stuff through the first or second time through the lineup. So, he's setting himself up nicely right now to get through 3 or 4 times through the lineup. He's calling his own pitches, which is really interesting. There's only a handful of guys that do that. And usually it's because guys have a ton of different pitches. And with that pitch clock, they're not able to wait on the catcher to call a bunch of pitches. So he knows what he wants to do. He's got, like you said, he's got a large arsenal, and he's doing a good job right now.
So we have a question here from a listener, Savon Garabit. I've asked him about his experience with the Gary Railcats. What's the Gary Railcats? What is that?
So the Gary Railcats, that was a team in the American Association. That was actually the place where I got a call from the Braves and said, "Hey, we're gonna sign you." And I said, "Dude, I'll take whatever money. I really don't give a crap. Get me the hell out of indie ball. I'm ready to go play some affiliated baseball again." So, I mean, we just played against them, and yeah.
I mean, a lot of things that people don't really know about you. They especially the listeners here. They just know you as that, what you did in the World Series, stuff like that.
Base hit. Sorry, we got
Mario.
Let's go, Eddie. Let's go. Hey, that man rakes. I'm telling you.
Dude, he's nasty, bro. He's nasty. But
he's got new eyes. He
got LASIK.
He didn't get LASIK. He so halfway through last year, they found he had like a abnormality in his eye, so they had to do some procedure. It wasn't LASIK.
I need that shit.
And they released pressure in his eye or something like that, and then it took a little while to heal. Got some contacts, and the guy's been a different man ever since.
Yeah, I get called a four-eyed fuck a lot. I don't know if you like see the stuff from the haters, stuff like that. I do get called that a lot, so I might need that to get that going. But no, man. I mean, so have you got to spend time with the team or anything like along those lines? Or is it
so I stay with all the home games. I'm staying or with the guys, watch the games, hanging out with them. You get close with your teammates when you're on the road trips because you don't have family in town or anything like that, and you get to go, to dinners and stuff like that. So I'm watching Ozzy just got hit. Hopefully he's all right. He had a broken foot last year, so I'm hoping he should be all right.
Oh no, yeah, that should be first and second.
Yeah, first and second. I might be a little bit ahead of you.
It is.
So yeah, I mean, I do miss hanging out with the guys and going to team dinners and kind of grinding on the road with them. But I get to see them at home, and yeah, it's good to see those guys whenever they come back from a long road trip.
And I know what the Leafs did. So with the Toronto Maple Leafs, I think it was when someone's out, they have them travel with the team because they talk about the depression and like the FOMO of being alone, rehabbing and stuff like that. Why are you running on Kirk? That was dumb. That was, I mean, what was that? Was that a hit?
So you're ahead of me. You're ahead of me.
What are you doing? Yeah, I know that was really dumb. But yeah.
He timed up. He was trying to take one on Bassitt.
Yeah.
He timed up his shuffle so that it was perfect with Bassitt. And when you do that, it's just go. Especially if you got enough wheels. I mean, he forced a good throw out of Kirk, and Kirk was able to make a good throw. Yeah.
So when you're watching a guy like Spencer Strider, like, do you feed off of stuff like will he like talk to you about certain shit and stuff? What the fuck just happened? Actually, fuck that Strider question. What are your thoughts on the pitch clock?
What are my thoughts on the pitch clock?
Are you in on the pitch clock?
I think that I'm in on the games being faster. I'm in on that. What I'm not in on is that I feel like, there's a balk. I think he called a balk. Didn't gain ground.
Oh.
That's what it's going to be. He didn't gain ground.
I thought it was a pitch clock. Okay. Most balks in the league. Second most balks in the league, the Toronto Blue Jays. Hell yeah.
That's a good stat.
So are you not?
So I'm fine with the pitch clock. I think that instead of it being 15 seconds with nobody on, it still needs to be 20 seconds. I don't see why it really matters because the hitter doesn't get in until 8 seconds anyway. And so you have to come set, check your runner and everything, and have gotten your sign all within 8 seconds. Like, what we should do is we should make it 20 seconds both times.
Yeah.
Right? And then it should be the hitter has to get in 12 seconds at the 12-second mark.
That's a good
so
point.
that way the pitcher can come set, get his sign, check the runner, and go. And if that takes more than 12 seconds, you got a problem. But you have to be able to get 2 or 3 looks in to hold a runner, and sometimes that takes more than the 5 seconds that you get after you get your sign and come set.
So I'm not quite sure. So maybe someone in the chat can look this up, like the weird baseball savant nerds. Are you a guy that's slow to the plate, or are you quick with it? And maybe someone in the chat can help us out with this. We have over 100 people in here now. Are you close with it, or are you do you think it's going to affect you a little bit when you get back, or where are you going to stand with it?
I would definitely be over. I'm going to be on the long side for sure. I think of all the people on our team, they told us kind of who the violators were. I was one of the guys that would be routinely violated, in violation. So, damn it, he just got back off too. And so, I would definitely have to adjust for it. I don't see it being that big of an issue for me, but yeah, I mean, it's just something you got to deal with.
The thing is like, what's the difference? Like, I don't know. I feel like 15 seconds is a decent amount of time. I don't know, man. I like the pitch clock because I'm tired of, like, especially last year when I would go to games during the week and stuff like that, I'd be getting home at like 1 a.m. Like now I'm home at like a decent time. The game's
Yeah.
like at 7:00. It ends at like 10 or like 9:30, 10. Easier
Yeah.
to commute back and stuff like that. I just found it crazy. And Bassitt last year was one of them. I think I forgot who told me it. It was another guy that faced Bassitt last year in the AL East. I'm not going to say his name, but he said they call him the human rain delay because he
Yeah.
takes so long to pitch. I don't know if it was like that when he was on the Mets last year or whatever it was before that. But yeah, I mean, this
That's
makes
probably
it actually better.
That's probably why he uses that pitch comp, because I bet you a lot of the time he's having to step off because he's gone through his pitches 5 times and the catcher's like, dude, I don't know what you want.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of headaches. The catcher's got to run out, blah, blah, blah. And that's probably what slowed the game up. So it's probably that's the reason why. But like I said, like I don't think the pitch clock, I think the guys have adjusted now. I don't know if we had injuries. I think that was a concern, more injuries from guys working at a higher pace. I think the umpires are starting to understand it too, where it's like, hey, this guy just ran to cover a base. Like, let's give him a little extra time. And then they wait to start the clock kind of thing. So it's kind of, I think the umpires have had some feel and understand that if you're intentionally trying to slow the game down to just slow the game down, you're going to get called out on it. But if you're like actually physically exhausted, you just ran and backed up home and you got to, just did a sprint after throwing 30 pitches. Yeah, you're going to be tired. You're going to need a second.
Does it affect the big? Does it? Because I actually saw a stat with why. Because I don't. Obviously, you probably don't pay attention to a lot of Toronto sports stuff like that. But Alek Manoah has been like really bad this year. And someone pulled up a stat that he's in like the bottom 5% of time in between pitches from last year, and that's what could be probably affecting him. Do you think the heavier set pitchers, it could affect them a little bit more because it takes them a little bit longer to catch their breath in between pitches compared to like a guy like Chris Bassitt or Strider or stuff like that? Like, do you think that could play a little bit of an element, just the bigger guys and stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen some big guys that are in really good shape. I mean, offensive linemen run up and down the field and they're 350 pounds or whatever, you know what I mean? So I think it's just you have to get your heart in shape. It's a cardio thing. You got to get your heart to where you can be at a very high level with a higher heart rate and be able to exert force whenever you want, however you want it. So, yeah, I mean, being bigger, being smaller doesn't really matter. I think it's just more you have to be in very good cardio shape.
Yeah, and someone asked you, how are you with TJ recovery and where you're at in recovery? I saw you threw a month ago, right? Like you started throwing a little bit?
Yeah. I've been throwing for 5 weeks now. I didn't want to break the internet, so I kept it off the interweb. I felt like Elon had just gotten Twitter. I didn't want to crash the servers and have that whole thing go down. So I held back for a little bit. I might have to post something, maybe when I get to 90 feet or something like that. But no, throwing's going well. Everything's feeling great.
So what Tyler Glasnow told me with it is your arm feels so good that you want to just let it eat the first time you start throwing again. Is that where you're at with it, where you're just like grabbing a baseball and you're like, I feel perfect right now. I kind of want to just let this eat. Like, how hard is that for you?
Yeah, no, so it does. And the elbow feels fantastic. Another thing I was kind of dealing with that back issue. Back feels fantastic. The weird thing is you spend so much time on the elbow that you've been working on for 6 months that you kind of neglect other parts of your body. So my shoulder was like cranky when I started throwing. And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. That's actually a joint you use when you throw. So we've been doing a lot of rehab and stuff on my shoulder just to keep it handling the workload, because you actually throw a decent amount when you're coming back. But the elbow feels so fantastic. I got a radar gun on me, but not to see how hard I can throw, but to make sure I'm not.
Yes.
No, don't tell me.
Yes. Holy shit. So what are you clocking out at? What's the velo here for you?
Don't tell me. Oh, crap. I'm like 2 seconds behind you. I'm 75, 77 miles an hour, and again, it's to control the amount of torque you put on your elbow so that you're not exceeding it. They don't want giant spikes in the torque, so the velo correlates with the amount of force you're putting on your elbow. There's all these equations and all this stuff. So basically, it's just monitoring how hard you're throwing, so that it's not like, hey, how hard were you throwing? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
It puts another marker on, like, yeah, we were controlling him. He threw 30 throws between 74 and 78 miles an hour, and you go from there.
Yeah, and someone has a question here. What is your favorite ballpark you've played in? Should be
Favorite.
Rogers Center, but you're not here. But
hey, I've heard good things about Rogers Center.
That's why that actually. So I'm really good buddies with Sam Hilliard.
Okay.
So I texted him and he said like Pilar arranged this entire team dinner. I know you don't want to hear this obviously, but they went to the club and stuff like that last night. They arranged all that, like they went out, all the boys went out and stuff like that. So yeah, they're having a good time down here for sure.
I heard Toronto's a great city to visit. I'm jealous of them, man. I really wanted to go. It's one of the ballparks I haven't gotten to, and I'm trying to get them all off my list. I think it's the only AL East one I haven't been to yet. So
yeah,
next year it's gonna happen. I got to come out with a schedule. I'm gonna put in a special request. Call Rob real quick. Hey Rob.
Yeah.
But my favorite ballpark, I'm probably having to go with Fenway, just simply because it has all that history. And then so that's the AL, and then probably Wrigley in the NL, same thing. You know, just like history of playing in those places and how old those stadiums are and how many people have played on those ballparks or in those ballparks on those fields is unbelievable.
And another question here. I don't even know if this is like a good question, but who's like your favorite? Who's a guy on the Blue Jays that you watch that you like not marvel in, but you're just kind of, this guy's a freak?
I got to watch Vladdy like when he was coming up because I was in AA doing absolutely terrible, and I watched he came into town and played, and I watched that guy and I was like, dude, this guy, as long as he can hit off speed, which he's obviously shown he can do that, he is going to be a force in the league. And he's been hitting off speed and he's been hitting everything. So I mean, that guy, I think he's one of the strongest dudes I've ever seen, just naturally built. Got great genetics. Obviously, I grew up an Angels fan, so watching Vlad Senior play was always a great thing.
And who is So yeah, this is another good question here. What is the worst ballpark you've played at? Like, not like in terms of just like I guess the environment or just like concession, like the team meals, all that type of stuff. Because I don't know if you've played in Oakland, but I heard they pretty much just treat you like you're a AAA when you're down there. What's like the worst stadium you've played at?
I mean, Oakland is pretty bad. Oh, sorry, it's my dog. My dog's here. He's chilling. He's barking at squirrels.
Maxwell.
Oakland is pretty bad, man. I think that Oakland's food is okay. You know, we have a nutritionist that kind of travels around and makes sure the food's all right. So the food's not bad. It was kind of weird, man. The shower setup in Oakland is a little weird. You're standing there taking a shower and you're staring right into your manager's office.
Really?
And he's in there giving interviews with like women reporters. It's a little awkward. So it's just not well planned out. Going down to the stadium. So obviously you guys saw the Rendon thing.
Yeah.
How fans can be that close to a player after the game doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
You know, even before or after a game, like it just does not make sense to me. And there's a part where you walk down, the fans walk down the same corridor, same stairways that we walk down to get to the thing. Well, if you open that door to the locker room, you can see right into where all the dudes are changing, showering, whatever. You can see everything. So it just doesn't make sense to me how they have that and how it's allowed in the stadium. It just does not make sense.
Yeah. And then I have another question here. So obviously you haven't done like the full scouting report on it and stuff like that, but someone asked, how would you approach a hitter like Bassitt, who's a guy who's like, will just keep fouling off 2-strike pitches until he gets his pitch, swings at a lot of shit. Like he'll swing at pretty much everything with 2 strikes. Like, how do you approach a guy that says, I mean, we're talking about a guy that led the league in hits back-to-back years. He's leading the league in hits this year. He hits the opposite way. How do you as a lefty would approach a guy like Bassitt?
I mean, man, I got 2 pitches, so it's a freaking coin flip, honestly. Like, I try and throw heaters by guys and let the kind of the vertical thing work. It's kind of what Strider does. I mean, he's mainly a 2-pitch guy. It's just he's the right side and throws a tick harder, and I'm on the left side. So I go heaters up, and I'm going to go back foot slider on him. Would be just the way that I do. And my goal is I just need him to swing and miss one time on that 0-2, and that'd be about it, man. I trust my stuff against his stuff.
It's a hard hitter to face, man. It's a hard hitter to face. But and obviously this entire chat is just 114 in here. The boys are buzzing now. What was your favorite memory from that World Series? And I don't know if I've asked you this, even if I've texted you this or stuff like that, but have you kind of gotten a chance to kind of sit back and look back at what you did during that run and be like, holy fuck, I can't believe I just did that? Like, have you gotten a chance to at least kind of take a step back, maybe right now when you're rehabbing and be like, one, I'm a World Series champ. Not many people on the planet could say this. And like, two, I pitched in one of the biggest situations and absolutely carved. Like, have you gotten a chance to kind of at least sit back and see that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, like you said, when you're rehabbing, you got a lot of, more so just I want to see what my mechanics were looking like and everything like that. And obviously that's a good film because that's one of the best I've ever felt on a baseball field, mechanics wise. I was throwing the hardest I'd thrown. I was hitting spots that I needed to hit. And so I've looked it up a couple of times, and it kind of, every time it obviously brings joy to me. And, being able to, help the team and do what we did was something real special. And like you said, man, it's special to be a World Series champ. I hope the guys can go do it this year without me and then go do it again with me the year after that.
So you're not back like at all this year? Like, even if they make a little bit of a run, you can't even come back? Because I know with the rehab process that you're at, you can start throwing a little bit in a couple months, right? Like, you could start at least kind of not letting it eat, but throwing a little bit.
Yeah, no, it's scheduled so that I'll probably be done with everything come November 15th or 20th or something like that. So yeah, we're still a few weeks off. So, and they see a lot of times it takes guys longer than that to fully get their stuff back. It's just that point. You're at a point where you can't get hurt, kind of thing. Like your elbow's as healed as it's going to get, and you're not going to hurt yourself or mess up the surgery at that point. Obviously you can always get hurt with something else, but yeah, there's no real chance. I was hoping there was, but yeah, wasn't able to.
I mean, that pitch was a strike, right? I mean, that 2-1 that 1-2 pitch was literally a strike. That was insane. Here we go. There we go. I can't. Dude, these changes to the Rogers Center are fucking awesome, bro.
Yeah, so you usually sit at gate 14. Is that where you're coming in?
No, yeah, that's when I came. That's where I came in when I was a kid.
Where's the best place to watch the game at the Rogers Center? You walked around and find the.
I'm squatting on a take that I've just been getting absolutely roasted for. I love the 200 level, like behind the plate, because it's not too low where you can't really see that much. It's like 200s, like you're in like a box type area. You're not in a box, obviously, but you're in the 200 level. I think that's the best area to watch the game. I've been getting roasted for. I've been catching strays on Twitter and stuff like that for it. But I do think the 200 level is the best. I love the 200 level. There's not really a bad seat there, though, man. I mean, they with all the upgrades they made, like the renovations, they spent a shit ton on these. So there's not really a bad seat anymore. They took away the bad seats and like built these massive bars. Like they built a Corona rooftop, which is like a massive like club setting type of bar.
Yeah,
like
I heard you're looking for a wife there. Is that right?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. Finding the wife, finding a wife down there.
Any luck?
5, I think. No, I'm 0 for 5, but it's just that the thing is like it's that place is pretty much a Toronto bar. So if you're not rich and you're not like flaunting shit around, I could be wrong on that. Maybe it's just because like I don't know what it is, but that place is insane, man. I'll be there tomorrow to watch my guy Bryce Elder pitch, friend of the pod. I was at a wedding with him 3 months ago. He's a great fucking guy.
No, he's awesome, dude. He's a beaut. Texas through and through.
This is a good question here from Lucas. So you're looking around the league and you're seeing a guy like Bryce Harper recover from Tommy John in like 6 months. What's running through your head with what this guy is? Like, what are you saying? I mean, this is insane.
Well, yeah. I mean, honestly, as a left-handed thrower, if I was a right-handed hitter, I think I'd be able to do it and I would be fine. So with him being a right-handed thrower, left-handed hitter, it's the lead hand and your elbow works like very normal, how it's supposed to, right? It's supposed to hinge. It doesn't get forced side to side. If he was a left-handed thrower and a left-handed hitter,
Send him!
throw him.
Yes!
Oh my gosh.
George Springer is fucking back! Oh my God, Kiermaier scored! They scored 2! Yes! What the hell? Oh my God.
Oh, he's going to be out at home.
You think?
I think so. I think he's out. At the second guy. I didn't see who it was.
Kiermaier?
Murphy thinks he got him.
You think so?
Did they review it? You're ahead of me.
Oh, he's out as fuck.
I was going to say, I think if he tagged him, he's out. The question was whether he got him. Yeah, he got him on the shoulder. Yeah, it looked like he got him.
What's Snicker like? He looks like a beauty, dude.
Dude, he's awesome. He's
He seems
he's
like
a great human.
That's a good hire. That's a great hire. He
looks like absolutely.
I think where was he before? Where was he before?
He's been with the Braves for like 45 years, man. He was a AAA guy. He was a third base coach for years up at the big leagues with the Braves. His son played for the Braves for a little while. Yeah, he's been Braves for 45 years now, I think. And yeah, and I mean, he's fantastic. He's a great leader, great manager. And then I think it helps that we got, some manager minds that are right behind him. Walt Weiss is our bench coach. He's a manager, or an ex-manager. And obviously we got Ron Washington, an ex-manager. So yeah, I think we just have a lot of baseball knowledge on our bench as the coaches,
I cannot believe how out he was at home, and he called.
Yeah, he wasn't even close.
That's my thing with umps, man. The Jays have got hosed a pretty decent amount. These umps are, when they miss, I can't believe 4 or 5 years ago when you couldn't challenge stuff. I cannot believe how bad some of these calls are. I don't even really remember seeing it, watching a game, and being like, "This is a really bad call." But this is terrible.
Like you said, 5 years ago that would have been unsafe. And it was clearly out.
I can't believe it.
The one thing I also don't like is, dude, the play in the extra innings. If you use all your challenges, you can just go up to the ump and say, I'd like to challenge that. And it's dude, you get unlimited challenges in the extra innings. It was we played in the Orioles, man. They got 4 challenges in one game because they were able to go up to the umpire and convince them to give them another challenge. Basically, it just didn't seem right. It was kind of stupid. So
yeah, that's my thing. I'm gonna go grab a beer. Just answer this question. Thoughts on robot umpires? That's what someone asked.
I'm gonna go no. Whoever this fan is that asked, I'm gonna say no. I think there needs to be some kind of a human element to it. I know that they're messing around with that challenge system where players can kind of tap their head or something, and they can instantaneously challenge either a ball or a strike in the zone. Maybe do something like that, but I don't think full robot umps is the way to go. Also, when there's brawls, there's going to be nobody to separate it. When you have a cop run out there. Oh, Luplo jersey on? What else is back there?
That's my guy. So the Score Bet, a company here, they paid for us to do an event and a meet and greet for them.
Yeah.
And they were giving away free, humble brag, and they were giving away free jerseys to us and stuff like that. So I picked baby. I picked Luplo because he was here for a week. Holy shit, Acuna. Is he the best hitter you've ever seen, Acuna? He has to be, right?
He's very, very, very good. That's his. I mean, Bassitt just basically hit his weak spot, and he gets a single out of it. If you're going to attack him anywhere, that's right where you're going to attack him, and he just, no problem. I'll get my hands inside and drop a single in. That's fine. But when you miss, and it's going to go 470 feet, and it might leave the stadium.
That throw he had last week against the Orioles was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. He back foot just launches like not even. I don't know why they run on him in the first place, but ran on him when in extra innings, and the guy wasn't even close at third base. He's absurd.
Yeah. He is, man, and it's his accuracy more than anything. Like, he's got a good arm. There's other guys that have really strong arms in the league, but he's accurate, man. If you go look at it, it was a perfect one hop right to Riley and allowed him to get a tag on it.
What I find crazy is a guy that. So I'm pretty sure Alex Anthopoulos, when he was here, he wanted to be, and someone in the chat can correct me on this. He wanted to oversee all the baseball operations. Like, he wanted to be GM and then president as well, I think. And they didn't want to give that to him. What do you think makes AA so good? Because he's a guy that's he's been able to lock up Strider long term, Acuna long term, Albies I think long term. All these guys. What makes it easy to play for a guy like Alex Anthopoulos? Because I think he still lives here too, which is kind of wild. But
yeah, I think he's still. I don't know. I haven't asked him. I mean, obviously he's here during the season, but he. I think players. I mean, I think a lot of our players know, hey, we have something special going on. I think guys are being paid fairly. I mean, when you think about it, you're getting paid. You're giving young guys guaranteed money to skip the minimum pay and skip all of their arbitration, which basically means that you take the team is taking on the risk that you could stink for the next 6 years where they would have been paying you nothing. And you're as a player getting rewarded by obviously getting more money. Or getting less money than you probably would have gotten, but there's zero risk. You could do terrible and you'd still be guaranteed all that money. So I think it's a smart deal on both sides. I mean, It's hard for a player to turn down guaranteed money, especially when they run the risk of, I mean, hell, Strider right now, if he didn't sign that deal, he'd be getting paid $700,000. And he'd be doing that again, getting paid $700,000 the next year. Michael Harris, same thing for 3 years. And then who knows what they make in arbitration. Arbitration process is the biggest scam in baseball. And it's
the worst thing ever.
Here's the thing. A lot of people don't know this, but if you're a player and if you're an arbitrator and you side with the players too often, the league fires you until they start hiring people that side with the teams. Yeah, if you're too good to the players, they basically say thank you but no thank you, and they kick you out of being an arbitrator, and so you don't get to hear the cases anymore. So it's just a process where the MLB teams get to pick the people who hear the cases.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah. But Alex, man, the other good thing about Alex is that he really cares about the makeup of who the people, are and their character before baseball. How are they as a person? Okay, now how are they as a baseball player? Okay, they're actually good as well. Perfect. They're going to be a good fit. So our clubhouse, man, it's a fantastic place to be, fantastic place to hang out, and I'd go have a beer and hang out with any one of my teammates for sure.
You want to create a good clubhouse presence and stuff like that. But one guy that was really good that the Braves just snagged for no reason. He's been on the Fish and Official podcast. Is Nick Anderson. I mean, that guy carves. He was one of the best relievers in baseball for a decent amount of time. I know the COVID year. Please double play ball. Touch third. Gun him out, chopsticks. Bang! Bang! How good, and listen, I know he's on another team, but you get to see this. How good is Matt Chapman, dude? He is a platinum glove third baseman that's hitting 350 right now. He is insane.
I'll give it to him. He is very good. He actually he went to high school maybe 3 minutes away from me, and he's actually went to Nolan Arenado's high school as well. Yeah. He was 2 years after Nolan.
They went to the same school?
Yeah, they went to the same high school. And then Chapman obviously went to Fullerton. And again, he was a year or two behind Arenado. Chapman went to Fullerton, and Nolan went to the league. But yes, dude, he's a stud.
He's so good. How's Fuentes doing in AAA? I haven't looked at his stats. He's struggling a little bit. I saw they have him on base now.
I haven't looked at his stats, man. I've been texting him a little bit. He's doing good. He says the team's, ton of fun down there. Obviously, going through being in the bushes and going on those bus trips and everything, that can be daunting, but I think he's liking it.
Yeah, no, Gwinnett's not a bad spot. Definitely not a bad spot. That's gonna be awesome to have you throw to like Murphy, man. He looks like such a looks like a quarterback behind the plate, man. He's so good. Obviously, I'm assuming you've had the chance to talk to him and stuff like that, but what's crazy to me is how the Oakland Athletics fucked that up. I mean, you have Chapman at third, Matt Olson at first base, Sean Murphy catching, and I think at one point they had Starling Marte in the outfield. I don't remember who else they had, but they were disgusting. That's crazy to me that they
you know what? You want to know how they mess it up? I'm throwing out all the dirty laundry on MLB. I might get drug tested tomorrow saying all this stuff, but the Oakland A's are actually the number one most profitable team last year in baseball. Number one.
Really? Oh yeah. Semien at second too. Marcus Semien. Holy shit! Wow.
Well, you get no incentive to sign players when you're making all that money being a well below 500 team.
So if you're a Vegas resident, how are you feeling getting one of the worst historic baseball teams of all time? I hope
they change, man. But hey, you could say the same thing about like Oakland Raiders. Oakland Raiders have stunk, and then they've actually gotten decent. They're moving in the right direction. They got a nice stadium. They're getting fans.
That's a good point. I don't know, man. I just can't imagine like being an Oakland A's fan, man. Like they're I don't know how you can be, right? Like they've given up on you, man. I don't know. They're just fine with being profitable and not winning, which is wild to me. I couldn't imagine doing this podcast with a team that sucks. I'd be miserable. I already get chirped by people saying I'm miserable, but I couldn't imagine being a fan of a team that's that bad. It's crazy.
But, yeah, and it's not the players, man, because like the players, none of those players that left Oakland wanted to leave Oakland. Those are a lot of times they were drafted by those teams, and they want to like show like, hey, this is what I got. But if the teams want to trade you away and get prospects and all this stuff just to keep their payroll down, it stinks as a player, and you want to be there as a fan to help those players or those, you want to be there as a fan or player to help those fans out. My goodness.
Yeah.
Give them something to look forward to each day. Like, hey, the Oakland A's are on, but I don't know, man. They don't want to keep those guys, I guess.
What does deferred money mean? That because someone said in here, my guy Griff, Oakland offered Semien 1 year, $12 million with $10 million of it being deferred when he signed.
Yeah, so he would.
What does that mean?
They would defer it to and make a payment, like a Bobby Bonilla payment kind of thing, where it's like, yeah, $10 million 20 years from now, but $10 million 20 years from now it would be the equivalent of $5 million now.
Yeah, no, it's true. I know, Logan. I know they didn't have Semien when Marte was there, but still, that infield is insane.
I mean, they've had some amazing players, and they got some good young prospects now. You know what I mean? Like what they do is they take these big name guys, they trade them away for a handful of prospects, and then they have waves where these handful of prospects get really good, and then they get too expensive for them to keep, and they got to dump them. So, it's their process. It's how they do it. I mean, they had a good team, man. They made the playoffs a couple years back, and they were one of the better teams in the division. And it just comes in waves, though. They can't ever hold on to the guys that they develop.
10 strikeouts, bro. Holy shit.
Yeah, he's electric, man.
I could be out on Spencer Strider. I sent him a free hoodie, and he never texted me back after it. Arrived, never got a text back from this fucking guy. You hate to see it.
That's so vegan.
That's a vegan thing to do, bro.
That's vegan, dude.
I will say this though, he was an awesome interview. And if you're in the chat and you're not familiar with it, I'd give it a listen. He was all time. He's an interesting guy, man. Like what I would compare him to is like goalies in the NHL. Like goalies in hockey are just weird. Like they're just different people. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I compare. He's just like a weirder dude, but he is so goddamn smart. Where it's like. I mean, he told me his leg routine on the podcast as well. It's like this guy, he said he's stretching and doing stuff with his legs every single day.
Yeah, he is.
It's insane.
He's very I mean, he's the extreme. That's why he's able to throw 100 all the time. There's your boy, that Bryce Elder.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa! Acuna lost it.
No, 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 no.
What the fuck? What just happened?
Oh my goodness.
What the hell? Dude, I thought he was camped under that. They don't even see it. Michael Harris and him don't even see the ball.
What the hell?
What the hell? I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Usually the center fielder backs him up. What the hell? Wow. I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
Yeah, I don't know either. That's not it.
And Michael Harris is so good defensively too. I'm surprised he didn't at least pick him up on that. That was in the air for like an hour.
Yeah, that was
insane. Strider's at 94, so it's probably his last inning. Chris Bassitt's really 6 scoreless, eh? Holy shit. I gotta get that tweet pinned right now.
Oh, God. Hey, I played with this guy too, Varsho. Great guy.
Where do you play with
Quiet.
him?
He was my catcher in AA when I was with the Diamondbacks for a little while before he.
Wait, you were with the Diamondbacks? When?
Yeah, man. I've been all over. I was with the Diamondbacks in 2019.
Was this so this was after the Colorado day, obviously?
Yeah, this was post Yips, early 2019. So I went spring training with Diamondbacks, played with their AA team for like 2 weeks. Then I got released, went to indie ball, figured some things out, and the Braves picked me up.
When you got released, like how bad were you in AA? Like were you just getting fucking shelled?
At that time, it wasn't terrible. I mean, I
really
for like a week, and I was throwing like 94 as a lefty, 95.
Yeah.
Good, decent slider. Was walking a couple of people, but I only pitched like 2 times in the 2 weeks that they let me play. And yeah, they released me on a road trip out in the middle of nowhere on the travel day. So it's an 11 o'clock night game, or we just got done at like 11 o'clock. Brings me to the coach's office, released me, and I'm like, okay. And then I'm standing out in the middle of this. I don't even know where we were. I think we're in Mobile, Alabama.
Jesus.
And
are you just fending for yourself?
Well, I just said like, hey, well,
get out.
Fuck.
All right. Go back to what you were
saying.
Hey,
can I catch a ride with you guys back to Jackson, Mississippi, or wherever the hell we were going, so I can nice. So that way I can get back to my car and drive back to California. So I had to ride on the bus for 6 hours with a team I just got released from. It was fantastic.
That is insane. And the thing that people don't get is like they'll just do it like they don't give a shit. They'll do it whenever. Like they'll release you, they'll DFA you whenever.
Yeah, they don't care. And I was just like, look, guys, like I can't get a hotel. Like we're in the middle of nowhere. Like the field's kind of in the middle of. I'm just like, come on, man, just give me a ride home.
Yeah,
so
that's crazy.
They had to call the front office to make sure it was okay. And I'm like, look, if I die in a car accident, I won't sue you. I'll be dead, so it'll be okay.
So someone asked here, and I know I talked about this with Amir, I think, on my other podcast, but what are your thoughts on a guy like Trevor Bauer, who is, I guess, especially being in like a locker room where it's kind of like not a safe space, but where it's like you're kind of just with the boys and stuff like that. He's always recording, and that's what Amir said. It was awkward because he always had the camera like that. Being a guy where the locker room is supposed to be like the private place for the boys and stuff like that. What's your thought process on that stuff? Like
yeah, man, like whatever. He did whatever he did. I haven't gotten into that.
Yeah,
I'm not going to get into that. Exact situation
but
either. What I will say is like his recording in the clubhouse seemed weird. He wanted to be Kobe Bryant, but he wanted like he wanted the Jordan documentary, like cameras following him around all the time and become world famous that way, instead of just understanding like, man, if you keep your head down, put in the work, and become the greatest pitcher of all time, the fame and credit will come your way without having to try. So I think
Hate
he
him.
just wanted to be famous and was pushing the issue of trying to be
That
famous.
Acuna situation between like him and Acuna was just, especially in the playoffs. I think you were there for that. The COVID playoffs, I think it was the bubble playoffs or whatever, when you guys were facing the Reds. And I don't think the Reds scored that entire series.
Oh yeah,
it was just forced, man. I don't know. I'll just never be a. I don't know if I'll ever be a
Bauer
Trevor
fan.
Bauer. Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy.
I mean, he's really good, but yeah, I don't know.
Man, the thing that I like is, and a lot of the Jays fans kind of, I guess, underrate it, and I sometimes catch myself on this as well, is Chris Bassitt is such a good signing. Like, he's a guy that is going to go out there and give you a quality start. I think, I said this in the podcast, he's given a quality start 5 out of his last 8 starts. So he's made 8 starts with the Jays this year. He's had a start with 6 innings, less than 2 runs, 5 out of 8 times. So this is a guy that's just, he signed for not that much. See, that's what I'm saying. He's at 79 pitches with 2 outs in the 7th. He's so good, man. He's so special. I don't know, man. It's a pleasure to watch this guy pitch every 5 days, to be honest, because he has so many pitches and he just finagles and finesses around the lineup. It's awesome. I love Chris Bassitt, man. Except his Mizuno shoes. I'm not a big fan of the Mizuno cleats, but that can get worked on.
Yeah, I mean, he is pretty good. I'll give it to him.
So, man, so obviously you pay attention to Frank the Tank a lot, like I do. This is all time. I mean, the Mets are ass this year, and he is just, I mean, he is going full blown this year. This is crazy. I can't believe it, but I didn't expect the Mets to be this bad. I know it's still early, obviously, but it's just, you guys are so good, man. It's impossible to win a division where like you guys are in. It's awesome to be a part of, especially for you, man. You guys are, so what's the atmosphere like at spring training? Because you guys know you're really good. You guys know you're going to obviously be up there to win the division every single year and stuff like that. What's the vibes like just going into spring training? Is it just World Series or bust pretty much every single year with this team? Or like, what's it like going into spring training?
Honestly, every player's goal in spring training is to just get through spring training healthy. And then once we get out on the field, then it's like, all right, now it's time to go. And like you said, World Series or bust. But obviously, Snit, what he always says to us is, hey, you got to win the division first and give yourself a chance to do something special. And so our goal is always, hey, try to win the division, try to win the division, try to win the division. We don't want to sneak in wild card. We want to win the division every single time. And that's kind of, that's our mindset in spring training and all the way through the season. Because once you get to the playoffs, man, anything, like you said, anything special can happen. But you set yourself in a good position if you win the division. Obviously, you can have the Phillies happen where wild cards sneak in and then they get all the way to the World Series. But
did guys? So I'm obviously good friends with Bryson and stuff like that. He said the atmosphere at the bank is the most insane thing he's ever been a part of at Citizens Bank. Did your teammates or stuff like that tell you how crazy it was there? Because I know, no, Luke Jackson wasn't there, but did they talk about that in the clubhouse and how crazy it was at Citizens Bank? Because I saw videos, obviously, from Bryson's family and like they put on their stories. I don't know how you play there as an opponent. I really like, especially with the bullpens being so close to the fans. I have no idea how people did that.
I love it, man. I love it. Like the fans being right on top of you and yelling. They're always yelling stuff. And I mean, me being me, I'm always shit talking them back.
Yeah.
I'm like roasting them and just I enjoy it. Guys kind of tell me like, hey, that guy's talking shit. Go over there. And I'm like, all right, hell yeah, I'll go over there and I'll start talking to him. But from the guys were saying is like it was the loudest stadium they'd ever been in, and those were guys that had won the World Series where we went on the whole thing. We were playing inside the loudest stadium I think ever was. I mean, a dome is hard to beat. So when we were in Milwaukee, they were very very loud. And then open stadium. I mean, obviously Truist was the loudest open stadium, but guys were saying that the bank was close, if not there.
I wish you were a part of that playoff series last year because that place that looked insane, man. And the tickets were like $2,000 a pop, which is absolutely wild.
Yeah. I mean, Philly loves their baseball. I think the great thing is the owner loves baseball, man. He's willing to pay guys, and he wants to win. Yeah, he wants to win.
I'm actually going to Philly next week to visit Schwarber and Bryson.
Are you?
Yeah, I leave on Friday. I'll watch the Cubs series and then a little bit of the Diamondback series. But yeah, that place is crazy, man. I was there for the home opener. It's absolutely it's wild. Those fans are insane. They're passionate blue collared people, man. I feel like it's like that in Atlanta too. That stadium looks really nice in Atlanta. I want to go there at some point. That place looks sick.
Yeah, we got. I mean, I tell everybody you got to come down and see a game at Truist, man. It's a great time and great ballpark. The Battery right outside of our stadium. You know, guys, everybody comes in and kind of pre-games there, hangs out, and then comes into the stadium. And
wait a second,
pretty legit
did the Leafs tie it? Holy shit! I mushed the Leafs. I tweeted the season's over, and they did. Oh, that's a goal. Yeah, we got Leafs fans in here. Yeah, I don't know if that's a goal actually. I can't wait to watch Elder tomorrow, man. He's been carving this year.
Yeah, dude, he's been great. He stepped up for us, and I mean, he's a stud, dude. I think he's got one of the lowest.
Strider, why is he still in this game? He's at 101.
Because he's a monster.
Yeah, I guess he recovers. I think he mentioned on the pod that I had with him that he recovers after 4 days. I think he said he's ready to go every 4 days. I forgot what he said. He said something like that.
And they're gonna think they're on 6 days, 7 days rest because we had an off day before.
Oh yes.
Had an off day before and an off day after.
You guys had 2 off days this week. Monday, Thursday, right?
Yes, exactly. So
that's so dumb to give 2 off days in 1 week and then you guys won't have an off day for like forever.
No.
Crazy, bro. Brandon Belt! Let's go, Brandon! Oh no, he's running on Acuna. Bang!
Oh.
Brandon Belt! Holy shit!
Oh my goodness.
See, the thing is, though, is like Chris Bassitt's making it hard on the break. I mean, it's 1-0. Like, I don't know. Chris Bassitt's making it. Fuck yeah, Chris Bassitt. He's at 81. This might be the first complete game the Jays have all year.
Whoa. You're getting ahead of yourself there, bud.
He's at 78.
Yeah. He'll be at 107 by the end of the next inning.
We'll see, man. Chris Bassitt, the Jays just got worked by the Phillies, so I said they were going to win this game on pod, and then they're going to lose against the Toronto Blue Jays way. They win games they should win. They win games they should lose, sorry.
Whit Merrifield. This guy's sneaky.
Dude, I think he had over 200 hits.
Yeah.
Kirby Yates warming up. Blue Jays legend. Are you allowed to sit in the bullpen if you're on the IL?
Yeah, I sit down there sometimes on the home games.
I can't believe Brandon Bell just hit a double. He's hitting like 205. Holy shit. Strider at 108. This might be his last hitter, right? And then a lefty up, so they'll probably bring in that young
Danny
guy.
Young. Yeah, Danny Young.
Who's Danny Young? Like, who are these guys the Braves just pull out, man? Who's Danny Young?
I mean, he's good. He's very good, actually. And he's just like a crafty lefty guy that can get both sides out. And we got him from Seattle. and he's got one of the best sliders in baseball, man. It's really good and a sneaky little fastball too. That you can kind of guys are sitting on the slider so much that he can kind of amp guys up a little bit with and make them look like his 90-mile-an-hour fastball is 105.
All right, 7 innings of 1-run baseball, man, and he's in the line. He's in line for the loss right now. That's crazy. God,
did he call him? Damn, he called him.
He's so special, man. He's so special, Spencer Strider.
Yeah, he's awesome, dude. He's gonna have a great career. He's fantastic, dude.
I can't. He wasn't even really like a massive prospect. I remember they called him up. His big league debut was in the playoffs, right?
No, it wasn't in the playoffs.
But they called him up for the playoffs, right? 12 Ks, Smith?
Did. Yeah, they called him up for the playoffs.
Holy shit, he had 12 punchies.
Yeah.
Wow.
He had 8 by like the third, man. Anyways, yeah, he called. We were like, dude, who is this guy? He came up from single A. We're like, who is this? And he showed up. It was in I don't remember where we were at, but he was obviously started out of the bullpen, and he was throwing fuzz biscuits. And so we're like, oh, okay, well,
he throws
gas,
bro. He throws gas consistently too, which is wild.
Yeah, he could do it for 9 innings. He can do it for 100 pitches, which is impressive.
Yeah. It's wild, man. And then you got Soroka, I think he's in AAA now. I think he pitched.
Yeah, he's after not playing for a couple of years, just getting back into playing baseball can take a little bit of time. So he's down there still grinding, trying to, make it get back. And I mean, we need him. We're going to hope he, can get up here pretty soon. I know we got some holes to fill with some guys going down, but I don't know, man. I love that kid. He's awesome. He works harder than anybody else. Like it's insane. He is constantly thinking about how to get better at baseball, and it's why he's going to be really good.
This Danny Young,
he is really good.
This Danny Young has a 2.74 plus ERA plus. Holy fuck! I don't even know who this dude is. Was he a minor league? Like, was he a signee or was he just like a prospect?
I think he got released. See, that's the slider. It's like a super sweeper.
Yeah.
Well, I'm behind you. So.
Wow. That's breaking like a decent amount.
Yeah, it's a lot. It comes from that slot. It's really hard for guys to pick up. But I think he was released by Seattle. And then we were just like, all right, or DFA'd, released, something.
Yeah.
I think he was DFA'd, and then I think we picked him up.
Yeah, his stuff is stuff's nasty. Just all sliders. He's faced 22 hitters this year with no walks. Oh my god, that wasn't a strike. What the fuck?
The one before it was.
Kevin Kiermaier is so good. Holy shit. Yeah, Chris Bassitt's staying in this baseball game right now. That's a walk. First walk. I mushed it.
Oh my god.
I mushed it. Man, that stadium's going to be rocking tomorrow, bro. It's sold out. That game's going to be insane tomorrow. I'll be back. That game's going to be absolutely fucking insane. $2-0 again? What the hell? Which runs are Striders?
Just the guy on second.
Yeah.
What where are you sitting tomorrow?
500s. I'm sitting in the rafters tomorrow. And then Sunday, so we do this thing at this podcast called Kikuchi Corner, where we get like an entire section. Like they talked about us on TV and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He walked another guy. Oh, no. Lefty against Bassitt. But yeah, so I'm sitting in section 530 on Sunday for Kikuchi Corner. Every time Kikuchi pitches, we have like a shit ton of Ks, Japan flags. Like it's wild. You don't realize how big this podcast is until you get to Kikuchi Corner, and there's just a shit ton of just gate forts. It's fucking wild.
That's
so
awesome.
I'm pumped for that. The first, like, we did a vlog last time, and then on Tuesday, me and Avery are going to the game in full uniform because I said if we hit 2,200 on YouTube, me and Avery will go full uniform. So we hit that in like 24 hours. So me and Avery are wearing full like pants. I don't know if I'll do cleats. I'm not gonna do cleats. I'll probably do like trainers, jersey, everything. I'll go arm sleeve.
You're gonna wear a belt, right?
Yeah, I'll wear a belt.
Last time you didn't have a belt.
Yeah, because I couldn't stand the church last time with the belt. I forgot the belt. I thought Avery was gonna bring me a belt, but it's gonna be funny having me and Avery in full uniform. Because last time it was just me, so I was just like everyone was just laughing at me.
Yeah.
With that, so I am pumped for the full uniform game. It's a spectacle for people to see. Possible.
I hate that you're ahead of me.
Damn, dude, you know what's crazy is the only thing with this young guy is his slider breaks so much that if it's not on, it could be insanely wild, especially from his arm slot.
Yeah.
Like that ball started in the left batter's box and it like went past Bassitt, like on his thigh. Oh, Bo, bro. That's such a rot shit at bat. God damn it, man.
Yeah, it's one of those things where with a
if it
good
gets
pitch
away
like
from
that,
him, if it gets away from him, it breaks so much.
yes, exactly. And it's
Yeah.
like what makes it so good is that it moves so much, but what makes it so bad is that it moves so much. Not bad, it just makes it so hard to control. Is that it's so nasty.
Yeah.
That's a lot of times that's how guys like splits are. Like you don't find a lot of splitters that are strike throws, like throwing to strikes, you know. But when you can do that, you're really good.
Yeah. No, his stuff is nasty. It sucks because when it's off, it breaks so much. It makes it hard for like even the catcher, like Sean Murphy, one of the like a really good defensive catcher. He's kind of locked up back there because he's assuming the break, but he's not assuming it to break as much as it is, especially where he's set up on the outside part of the plate like he was on that last pitch.
Yeah. For sure. All right, brother. I think I'm going to get off. Peace out the podcast. See you guys.
Easy, brother. Thanks for hopping on this. Thanks for hopping on this, man. Toronto loves you now. We're riding with you. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Have a good one, bro.
All right, later, brother.
That was Tyler Matzik, man. World Series champion. World Series champion. Great guy. One of the best guys I've ever met through doing this podcast stuff, man. Chris Bassitt's something, man. He's at 86. Yeah, that was fun, man. That's a good point. The motherfucking Hound on the mound. Yeah, no, Tyler's a great guy, man. One of the best I've ever met doing this stuff. What was I going to say? I met Matzik through one of my buddies on the Braves. Yeah, no, the new camera definitely helps. Do the Yankees take the lead? If Chris Bassitt doesn't come out in the ninth, I'm going to storm the fucking Capitol. You understand? If you go to the fucking pen, I am going to kill. I'm going to lose it. I swear to fucking God, if he goes to the bullpen in the ninth. Yeah! If he doesn't come out the ninth, I'm going to be fucking sick. You understand? I want to make a video, guys. Johnny Page views is back. If you know me, you know I love giving guys their flowers, and I want to say this. Positive Johnny. It is a goddamn pleasure. It is a goddamn pleasure to watch Chris Bassitt pitch every 5 days. This guy goes out there and drops his nuts on the table every single 5 days. And if you listen to today's podcast, 5 out of 8 quality starts. Is that good? Is that good? You tell me. This guy is a freak, and it's time we start appreciating the Hound on the motherfucking mound. Chris Bassitt forever. And if he doesn't come out in the ninth, I'm going to be sick. I'm going to be sick to my stomach. Chris Bassitt just dealing, bro. Is he done? If you fucking take him out, John Schneider. If you fucking take him out. You know, I love giving guys the flowers. I want to say this. Positive Johnny. It is a goddamn pleasure. It is a goddamn pleasure to watch Chris Bassitt pitch every 5 days. This guy goes out there and drops his nuts on the table every single 5 days. And if you listen to today's podcast, 5 out of 8 quality starts. Is that good? Is that good? You tell me. It's 6 out of 8. Really? Wow. I swear to God, Romano comes into this, I'm gonna puke. I'm going to fucking puke. Exactly. Exactly, Thomas. Good point. So it's 6 for 8. Wow. I thought it was 5. Did Kirby Yates end up pitching here? Get out, ball! Get out, ball! Bang! Bang! Come on! Dalton fucking Varsho! Fuck yeah! Don't you know? Welcome to the motherfucking bar show. The fact that I have to clip this stuff makes me sick. I'll say it. Bassitt, get your ass back out there. Clip, comment, chat. If Chris Bassitt doesn't come out, I'm going to puke. Yankees blew a 4-2 lead. What a loser. What a loser club, bro. Sorry, Matzik. These Toronto Blue Jays, man. I swear to God, Griff, if he goes to the bullpen, give me Bassitt, bro. I'm mangled, chat. Hand up. Whew. This post-game TikTok's going to be a tough one to make. That can't be real.
What are you wearing? You said
I hope that's not real. Logan, is that an insult stat? I hope that's not real, Logan. If he goes to the bullpen, I'm going to fucking lose my mind. I'm going to lose my mind. The Jays haven't had a complete game since Marcus Stroman in 2017. Oh my god, they just said on the TV. This camera is insane. The Hound on the mound. The Hound on the mound. I gotta center this thing. There you go. The motherfucking Hound on the motherfucking mound. Everyone lock it in. We got a game to win, chat. Come on, bro. I love giving guys their flowers, and I want to say this. Positive Johnny. It is a goddamn pleasure. It is a goddamn pleasure to watch Chris Bassitt pitch every 5 days. This guy goes out there. Chris Bassitt rules, man. Here we go. Here we go, chat. That's what I'm talking about, Grayson. Gate 14 summer playlist. Come on, Hound on the mound. Come on. That's one. That's one. Everyone lock it in. Holy fuck, this game's been on for 2 hours. I think it's 2 more years. That's one. Everyone lock it in. Fucked Up Fridays. I think we're 4-0 on Fucked Up Fridays. Lock it in. Come on, chat. Come on, chat. 1, 2. Lock it in. Let's go. Give me a CG. I need a CG more than I need vision. What a pitch. Fucking pitch. This guy. This guy. Come on. Bang! Come on! Come on, chat! This is the first complete game in 6 years. I was 18 or 19. Last time the Jays had a fucking complete game. Oh, this guy. Come on, Bassitt. 0-1. Lock it in. Everyone stand up in your living rooms. Strike 2. Strike 2. Come on. Everyone stand up. Stand up in your living rooms and clap. Come on, Hound on the mound. Yeah! The GOAT! Holy shit! A 2-hit fucking shutout. Are you kidding me? Chat. Let's get some claps in the chat, man. That was one of the best performances I've seen in a very long time. That was one of the best performances I've ever seen in a very long time. That was Hound Dog, man. Hound Dog. There it is. Love you guys. Undefeated on Fucked Up Fridays. Let's go. Hope you guys enjoy the webcam. Costed a lot. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Love you guys. Gate 14 forever. What a